Hi, I'm Laurie Sigillito with owner of Fast Signs and the local news network, and I'm here as doing part of our Doing Your Part in Colorado series. And I have David Woodruff, who's with me here. He's the general manager for El Moro and also the president of the Durango chapter of the State of Colorado Restaurant Association. So thank you, Dave, for being here. Can you share with me a little bit that's going on with the restaurants in Durango and what you see happening in the future?
Well, kind of statewide, and I think we're seeing a really big impact on restaurants and how their capacity to operate. As we know, restaurants weren't designed for social distancing in mind, both on the dining side or on the work side of it. So, our concepts are designed around intimacy and hospitality, not with being 6 feet apart from people. So I think you're seeing a lot of local impact as well as statewide and regional impact also. We're just trying to navigate this new world as best we can. And, we were one of the first sectors to close down, and we'll be one of the last ones to reopen again. So now it's more important than ever, if you have the ability and the means to support your local independent restaurants by takeout or delivery or whatever, it's more important now. We're seeing a lot of declined revenues because we're able to operate at a much reduced capacity. We can't even have dine-in business yet. So it's more important than ever, to feed the local families that are feeding you by patronizing the establishments. So we're just, whatever the new normal is, we're trying to navigate it as best as we can.
So are the restaurants all working together, kind of all following the same trend, or is everybody out there kind of on their own? How's that all working?
I can answer that in two ways, yes and no. I would say that yes, they're kind of on their own. And so the way I position myself as the president of the Restaurant Association here in Durango is to, I can't nourish my community with food right now, but I can nourish my community with information. So I've really tried hard to get out information to all the different restaurateurs. So then that way they are able to make get all the information that's accurate and up to date, and then make decisions that are best for their business, their employees, and their family. So in that regard, they're able to take that information and do what's best for them individually. But also, I've been working with the city, the county, the state, and then also working with the Business Improvement District and the Chamber of Commerce to, shut down Maine, to increase our capacity, to figure out creative ways around capacity restrictions, and when we can reopen for dine-in business. So in that regard, they're not alone. They've got a fierce advocate on the state, the city, and the county side to do what's best, but also do what's best for the community. I want to really reaffirm that we care deeply about the community and keeping the community safe. So we're going to reopen as fast as we can, but as responsibly as we can. I think that's one of the critical points, is that we're all hard at it to push forward and to reopen again, but at the same time, we got to do it. We got one shot at this. We want to make sure that we do it right. So trying to find that balance has been tricky to say the least at times. We're just trying to do the best that we can as quickly as we can and as safe as we can.
That makes sense, and we appreciate that. Our viewers are really all the customers of the Durango restaurants downtown. Maybe you can share with us what the best way is for them to reach those restaurants and help out, and any other words of wisdom you might have.
Sure. So I think one of the big pivots that you've seen with a lot of restaurants is more of an increased online presence. So whether you can do online ordering, or, there's a circulating list of restaurants that are hopefully up to date of who's open and what capacity they're open, if they're doing delivery, are they doing drive-through, are they doing curbside delivery, those sorts of things. So right now it's, we're trying our best to do what we can. The only words of wisdom I have is, there's so many times where, people would always come to restaurants and be like, hey, will you give a gift card for this? Will you, support us in our auction? And we love doing that. That's part of hospitality, right? It's part of like who we are as a business. Well, now it's time to kind of repay that back, right? How can we support our restaurants to make sure that when they can reopen for dine-in business, that they're able to meet the demand and have the amount of capital to hire, to train, to order, to prep, all those things, to be able to just, stand on one foot or stand on both feet as best as they can. So yeah, that's my advice is
Right.
support your local independent restaurant.
Well, thank you so much, Dave. I really appreciate your time. I'm sure you're about to get started with some online ordering probably.
Indeed.
So yeah, well, thank you guys for watching Local News Network, and we'll see who we come up with next to interview.